Well, startup accelerator Innospring is the first incubator in Silicon Valley connecting entrepreneurs in China with the US. I caught up with Innospring's busy CEO Xiao Wang between flights. I asked her about the sectors creating the most buzz for Chinese entrepreneurs.
The most active sector is the mobile internet space. China is already the largest consumer internet market in the world. And out of the 10 largest fast-growing internet companies, 4 of them are already Chinese companies. The second fast-growing sector, I would say, is healthcare. China has the worst basic healthcare support system, definitely worse than the United States. But it has a lot of room to grow because there's no baggage, there's no existing infrastructure to prevent China from adopting new technology in this space. And China and the government is motivated to provide better systems to foster technology to grow this space. I would say the third sector is the industrialization. It's Industrial 4.0, the modernization of infrastructure and industry entire system, which connected to smart cities, smart lives. China does have a strong government, is pushing to urbanization, is pushing to modern, or I would say importing technology to support next generation industrialization process.
Now, would you say there are any specific benefits for Chinese entrepreneurs to set up businesses in the US versus other countries?
Chinese people and entrepreneurs are, I would say, what they do best is learning and adopting what's the best practices of the industry is, and able to localize technology and innovate on top of existing infrastructure. So I think the most benefit that they get is learning from the best, which is still, entrepreneurs from US, they're still, the front runner. Most Chinese companies do not choose to expand to US as their second market. They generally choose to expand to Southeast Asia, India, because those are more of underdeveloped countries that have similar user activities and I would economic status compared to China, where they might be able to localize their existing product more easily. On the contrary, US and some of more developed countries are very different in terms of user behaviors and culture. So for them to expand here is actually more difficult.
What would you say are some of the biggest challenges for Chinese firms who want to start their business and scale it up to a successful size?
I would say this is probably not unique to Chinese entrepreneurs. It's for all entrepreneurs to be able to understand their actual users in the local marketplace. Given that China is very different with the Western world, they do have a lot to pick up to actually learn what it takes to sell to a new market, what some of the local users really like, and what some of their behaviors that they are used to in terms of user experience, and how do they be able to communicate their core values in a way that is easily understandable to a totally different market.
A big thank you to Xiao Wang, CEO of Innospring. For more stories like this, or if you'd like to see your own business on Starting Block, why not join the conversation online? You can follow us on Facebook, tweet us using the hashtag StartingBlock, or send us an email at startingblock@cctv-america.com.